Park Lane Worldwide Stylists and Leaders. Welcome to the News at Noon, week 26, 24th June, last week of the June Commission month. And last week, for the 1,200 in net and on, these last 2 weeks of June, what came in this week, what comes in next week, when you have 1,200 or more in net and on sales, everything counts, you get your first 1,000 points for an exciting new trip. We don't know where we're going, but it doesn't matter because you're a trip tracker. You're on track by doing this. And if you need another reason, next week on the News at Noon, we'll recognize every qualifier, 1,200 or higher, during these last 2 weeks on next week's News at Noon. Everybody loves good recognition, right? You've got great tools to make this happen. You've got this special at 60 net, where your customers can then take a bonus item for your country special price and another bonus item for free. The special will never be better. It's only going on this next week. This is the last week. And if you need a reason to tell someone about Park Lane and our jewelry and this amazing special, please choose any of these 8 reasons. All 8 apply. You've got the great sizzling summer bonus for new recruits. Anyone who starts, meaning they have their first order in June, in the June Commission month, and qualify, get their choice of Impressions bracelet. And speaking of Impressions bracelets, here's a new style drop coming. You may see it today or tomorrow, but an Impressions bracelet in peach. It's a customer special with a 40 order. It's offered for 50, and it's a fabulous, fabulous new color. As well as the Rio earrings and bracelet, which are now in our line as regular customer items. That means they could be a bonus item, they could be a free item. Here's the item number and the retail price in your specific market. And we just love the new style drops that happen all the time, that give us reasons to talk and shout about Park Lane. Hey, Sparkle Fashion Week will give you lots of reasons to be excited about our business. And those of you who are not registered, you still have an opportunity. Here's the URL. It's easy. $159 or $59, but $159 gets you a $200 product pack. These are the amazing awards that many top people are earning. And we've got an incredible lineup scheduled for you, as well as our keynote speaker, Jasmine Starr, and our very own Scott Levine. Colada is a Rich Rewards Club 2 level for 2,000 or more in sales this month. If you do that the last 2 weeks of June, you're probably going to get this 2 free. Amazing. And most all that information is in your June Style Boss News. A new one comes next week for July, because we're in the last week of the June Commission month in all markets all around the world. And that takes us to our top 10 in personal volume for this week, week 3 or 4, depending on your market. It took at least 1,400 to get in this group. And our 10 through 8, our 3 musketeers, all from the Park Lane Stars in the UK, are number 10, Louise Middleton, Sales VP. Number 9, Debbie Matthew, Area Leader. Number 8, Ann Griffiths, Sales VP. All 3 from Park Lane Stars in the UK. They're rolling. Number 7 from Canada, Toronto area, Aisha Hadaway. Congratulations. Fabulous. Number 6 from Australia, Rain Cook in the Park Lane Rebels. Number 5, it took 2,000 to get in the top 5 this week. Number 5 from Blue Skies in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, Pam Waterston. Number 4 from Edmonton and Enduring Elegance, Karen Tomer. Number 3 from the Rebels, New South Wales, she's our stylish farm girl, Anita Morton. Number 2, now we're up to 2,600. Great to see her back in the top 10. Renee Tappa from Park Lane Rebels. She's from Brisbane in Australia. And number 1 this week at over $3,500, Jennifer Turner from Blue Sky Sales in Canada. She's from Ottawa, the country's capital, and she's number 1. Congratulations. And that takes us to our 1-minute training. As we think, so shall we become. Those words in one form or another have been written in the Bible, to The Secret, and millions of books in between. And John Maxwell is one of the experts that talks a lot about how successful people think. And if you want to go about the task of changing how you think, whether it's for work, your family, just to be a better thinker and think more positively. Because listen, successful people help solve problems. They do it very well. And so if you want to change the way you think, you have to commit, number one, to doing a couple things. And I want to share with you a couple things that successful people really do in their thinking. Find number one, to go about the process of changing how you think, find good input. So go to good places, spend time with good thinkers and good thinking people. Think good thoughts yourself. When you have good thoughts, act on them. We share that all the time on the News at Noon about taking action with what you're inspired to do. Allow emotions, the positive emotion of doing that, to create other good thoughts, and then repeat the process. Just go over and over. If you are consciously doing that on a regular basis, you change the way you think. And when you change the way you think, here are 6 things that really successful people really do think. And successful people, number one, think big. They really think a lot bigger than what's going on now. If you're happy, 1,500 to get in the top 10, but big thinkers think, I have to have 3,000 or 4,000 to get in there. That's good. Successful people focus. When you come up with an idea or a thought comes to you, take time to focus on that. Don't willy-nilly off we go. Take time. Successful people do that. Successful people think creatively. So not linear and, okay, well, how will it work and how will it be ordered? How do I talk about it and make it come to life for my customers? Artists are creative people. Number 4, successful people think realistically. Hey, you can think big and have big thoughts, but we also have to be realistic about it. Can it happen? Should it happen? And successful people also think strategically. They do, after the emotion, and they go, they're realistic. They think about how they can connect this and see it as a success for everybody involved. And successful people explore possibility thinking. Everybody should go through a brainstorming session, even if it's just with yourself, at least once a month. I put up an easel, write things on it, just like go through a process of doing that. Because I've learned over my career that if I explore possibility thinking, think about unique things, unique and wonderful things happen. Hey, next month we bring you July on the News at Noon. Until then, thanks for being part of our Park Lane Worldwide family.